There's a puppy. Stupid puppy.
Holy blurry mode, Batman. Welcome to yet another one of these videos. Well, people, it's... what weekend is this? What do they call it? This is like the August long weekend. There's a name. I'm also wearing a really wrinkled shirt. This is not the shirt I'm wearing to work today. It is currently 4 o'clock in the freaking morning, people. I am just pulling my ass out of bed. I'm about to go rock a piss, because I need to piss, because that's what you do in the morning. And then we're going to get going on some brekkie. Okay, I didn't make breakfast. What I meant was, I wanted to make a fat coffee. Or bulletproof coffee, if you will. So I did. I also filled up my Bubba keg with some water. Some high quality H2O. Cause that's what the body wants. You know, guys, just gonna fix this tripod a little bit because it's kind of weird. That'll do, I guess. Anyway, there's something I wanted to talk about. And, that's a good bulletproof coffee right there. That's the one I wanted to talk about. Going through my comments yesterday. They're good. I enjoyed them. A couple comments that were kind of bullshit, but it is what it is, right? It's YouTube. There's gonna be people on there who they're just toxic individuals. Whatever, you can block them or you can ignore them, that's up to you. But I do get a lot of people telling me, or asking me basically, where is Bloke? And right now I bet you Bloke is sitting at home laughing, probably watching this video and just having a hoot that I'm talking about this. Adam, where is Bloke? Where is Bloke? Did Bloke died? I actually had somebody ask me. Did Bloke died? D-I-E-D. I was like, what? Where are you guys getting your information from? If something happened to Bloke where he did died, don't you think I would have dropped the video and said, guys, Bloke died? I would tell you. I'd flat out tell you. If I didn't do it, chances are Rickham would do it. He'd probably find out before me. Maybe. But you never know. Guys, Bloke is fine. Like I said, he's probably at home watching this right now and fucking laughing his face off. Thinking, just thinking like, as if Adam has to make this video right now of saying that Bloke is not died, you know what I mean? Sorry, I just got a bunch of white windows open here. I just opened Notepad over here and Notepad over here with nothing written on them, just to throw some light from that end of the room onto this end of the room. So I turn on that big light back there, it causes the camera to like really defocus. So I figured, I got some monitors, make some lights. Hell, grab the old remote here, let's get a third light going. Where's that button? If I click that, does that do it? Yeah, there we go. Look at how bright it just got in here, eh? Chrome, or yeah, Chrome, Notepad. There we go. Make lights out of televisions. Really expensive, but it works. But guys, no, Bloke is fine. People want to know what, I guess if you don't post videos for a while, they automatically assume the worst. Bloke just doesn't make videos anymore, guys. That's the way she goes. There's a lot of people on YouTube who quit after a lot of shit went down, and it's like, if you think about it, a lot of people also quit because of the toxic individuals that were on their channel leaving dirty comments and just being belligerent. Some people say it's giving in to the trolls, but you gotta think about it this way. Everybody's had that toxic friend in their life. Friggin' arsehole who just, anything you do, they do better. Or at least they say they did. They didn't actually do it, but they do better. Or, you know, you go out and you get the Sony PlayStation 3, they make sure to get the Sony PlayStation 4 and rub it in your face. You go out and buy Ford Focus, they go out and get the Fusion. You go out and buy, you know what I mean? Like, they always got to one-up you and rub it in your face. There's always those types of toxic people. And there's just other people where anything you say, they counter it with a, yeah, well, you're wrong. That's not how it is. Even though they're wrong, or maybe they aren't wrong, or maybe what they're saying is wrong, and you're both wrong. There's just toxic individuals out there who just always got to offer their input on stuff, and a lot of the times they don't know what the freak they're talking about. And YouTube's full of them. Look at all the certified YouTube mechanics. It's pathetic. Oh yeah. I was so thirsty there. High quality H2O, boys. You freaking heard it here. There are a lot of toxic people on YouTube. I see it all the time. And something that I've always said in the past was, when you have somebody toxic in your life, the best thing to do is to dump them in the trash. And if you have a toxic environment in your life, the best thing to do is get the hell out of it. Because when respect is not being served at the table, don't stick around for dinner. It's time to leave. If you have nothing to me, that's the other thing too. Like I asked Bloke, or actually I talked to Bloke a couple times, and I was like, yeah, people keep asking if you're dead and stuff, and he just laughs and he goes, you know, I would make videos, but I got nothing to make them about. I said, you know, fair enough. Like I'm not I wasn't telling him, hey man, you should get back on the horse and start making videos. I was basically saying, people are wondering where you are and they keep asking me if you died. And like, we're actually planning a trip. Maybe we'll see how it goes. I gotta see if I can get time off, and I gotta figure out what the frick I'm gonna do with the dog. I might be able to kennel him. Anyway, that's whatever. I'm looking into that. But no, guys, Bloke is still alive. He's still kicking it. Like I said, we're thinking about doing a trip sometime in February, March to Dominican, Cuban, Mexico, and somewhere in. That's something else. I don't blame him for not doing videos. It's the same reason why I decided to tame her down from vlogging daily, vlogging whenever the frig I want. It's also the same reason why I don't bring the camera to my parents' house anymore. It's also the same reason why I mainly film around the house when I'm doing things, and I don't show you every aspect of my life anymore. Because if you think about it, in the past, I was getting pretty personal and pretty stupid with the camera. And like filming at work, I was an idiot. Filming, just being an idiot with the camera, I was an idiot. Better off just to film myself and put my own shit up there. Don't have to go around filming other people. Don't have to pretend to be a news reporter. It's not your gig, right? It's freaking YouTube. Film yourself, broadcast yourself. Not run around and record other people doing bad things and putting it on the YouTube to try and make a couple bucks. Like, smarten up. So that comes down to another question, or another comment. Another individual said, you need to go visit Bloke and make YouTube videos. Well, you're right on one thing. I do need to go visit Bloke. One of these weekends I need to figure out, once again, I might have a kennel. Rex sent me, Rex 4x4, he sent me a link to a kennel that his daughter's friend runs, which is close to here, which I didn't even know existed. I gotta go talk to them and see what they need from me in order to register Oreo there, because honestly, Oreo is the only thing holding me back from going to Bloke's. Like, financially I'm fine. I could easily go there. You know, I really want to take the truck on a long haul. I really want to work her through her paces and let her stretch her legs, get her up to a $110, $120 on the highway and let her rip. But when you have a dog, guys, this is why I always tell people, like anybody at work, my colleague was like, oh man, you have so much fun with your dog, man, I should get a dog. And I said, don't. Every time we have these 4 days off, which, you know, mine are long gone now, but they're coming up again. But every time we have these 4 days off, he likes to leave. Like, he likes to take Thursday night, he jumps in his, or Thursday morning, sorry, because we get off at 7 a.m. He goes home, he crashes out till about 2, 3, then he jumps in his car and he frigs off to Ottawa and he goes and hangs out with his friends out there and doing stuff. And I said, okay, so every 4 weeks you do that? And he goes, yeah. I said, what are you gonna do with your dog? And he goes, oh right, I can't bring him with me because my friends won't let me have a pet in the house. I said, exactly. I said, so now you just inconvenience yourself. You got to think about that. I said, you know. And he's like, well, why'd you get a dog? And I was like, well, I didn't really want one, and we just kind of got one, and now he's my dog, so I just deal. You know, I sacrifice my life and don't do things. Like back in the day, it was fine when the ex was here because she just looked after the dog when I went out of town, and I looked after the dog when she went out of town. It worked fine. But now it's like it's kind of rough. But if this kennel thing works out, I might have to get Oreo some booster shots or something. I don't know what. Probably the Parvis shot, or I think it's Parvo or Parvis. Probably update his rabies and shit and all that fun stuff. But once that's all said and done, I'm pretty sure the kennel will take them in, and I don't know what they charge a day, and if I gotta bring a bag of food, then I'll just go over to the food store and buy him a bag of his shit and bring it with me. Here's my puppy, here's a bag of food, be back in 4 days, you know, one of those. Or in the case of Bloke and I friggin' off to the Dominican, Mexican, Cuban Republic. I'm saying it like that because I have no idea what the plan is. He just called me up one night and said, hello mate, you just think about this mate, how's about we go on a fucking trip? Like, you know how he talks, right? A fucking trip. And I'm like, okay, I'm interested, keep going. He goes, we just pick up one of those fucking cheap trips, jump on a jet, go somewhere, get pissed. And I'm like, oh, you had me at getting pissed, I'm down with that. So that's basically that. That's why I call it Dominican, Cuban, Mexican Republic, or so on and so forth, because we don't know where we're going. It was just a thought he threw at me. I like the idea. I haven't been out of the country since 2013 was when we did Dominican, so it's been 5 years since I've traveled. Gonna have to re-get my passport because I kind of let that expire. That was stupid of me, but whatever, that's not a big deal. I can pull that off in like a month. First solve the dog situation of I need to start living. I need to start doing stuff. Like, I'm 39 years old, guys. 39 fucking years old. Gonna be 40 next March. You know, when my dad was 40, I was like fucking 20-ish. Like 18. I was just starting college when my dad turned 40. That's fucked. That's what it is. It's like Jesus Murphy. Yeah. So it's like I haven't really done anything. Like, I've been to Mexico. I've been to freaking Dominican. I got my freedom now. I'm a freaking bachelor. You know, I don't have an old lady sitting here nagging at me all the time like a lot of my friends do. Like, holy shit. They want to go out and their girlfriends are just at their freaking throat. No, you can't go out. We gotta watch Sex in the City. Or you know how it is. It's like, holy shit. Tell her to shut the fuck up, put on some Friends, and go read a book. But I digress. I have the luxury of being a bachelor. But the main problem is like I said, when you have a dog, and I know right now I can see the comments, just get rid of the fucking dog. Well, I'm not gonna do that because that's just mean. Like, if you think about it, that little shithead, all he's ever known all his life is me. Not really the ex, because she never really did much for him. She pretty much left him in his fucking crate the whole time I was at work from 4 to midnight. Then I get home from work and I let the little peckerhead out and let him go outside for a potty and romp around the house and beat up on his fox toy and all that. And then I cratered him once I went to bed because we didn't want to leave him out in case he decided to use the couch as a toilet like the stupid idiot cat did. All I'm getting at is my plans for the future are, and I can't do it today because it's a freaking holiday today. I call it the Heritage Weekend, but it's the August long weekend. I'm sure it has some significance that I never looked into or care to, for that matter. All I know is today is a double tax and a half day for me because I freaking work, and gonna be doing some future looks for a place to temporarily store Oreo. The cat's fine, right? You just make cat food mountain and put out a bucket of water and the little shithead can take care of herself. It's Oreo. He's got to go outside to poop. The cat can just shit in a box, you know? So it's one of those things where when you want to get a dog, guys, you really got to think, like, do you have a current state of life that you do? Like, do you go traveling? Do you want to see stuff? Do you plan on staying put? Like, go to work, come home, and do nothing? Do you have the finances to take care of a dog? That's the other thing you got to consider too when getting a dog. Like my colleague at work, he's fine. He makes the same amount of money I do. He's in the same stage as me. Like, he doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife or kids. He's just a guy at home wants an animal. And I was like, you could always get a cat. They take care of themselves, and when they want attention, they come over, claw your leg, and then you pet them, they fuck off. It's like, cats are easy peasy lemon squeezy. They don't need much maintenance. I'm telling you, that right there is the best freaking bulletproof coffee I've ever made in my life. I guess the takeaway from this is Bloke is not dieted. Bloke and I are planning a trip to the Dominican, Mexican, Cuban Republic. I need to renew my passport. And if you're gonna get a dog, think about it before you do it, because rehoming a dog is a dick move, even if the little bastard inconveniences your life a lot. Like I said, it's freaking rude. I've had Oreo for 10 years now, okay? Sending him off to live with somebody else at this stage in his life is probably the rudest thing ever that you could do. And I know this, which is why I'm trying to find a way where I can enjoy my life, still keep him around. And these kennels, apparently, like my aunt uses them all the time, and she says they're great. Like, you just drop the dog off, pick him up when you come back, pay the bill. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's what I want to do. And it'd be cool to go down to London. You know, I don't want to do it every 4 weeks, but, you know, every once in a while, go down, visit Bloke, and hang out. And depending on what goes on over the Christmas weekend, the Christmas time off, if I actually get New Year's off this year, it'd be kind of cool to go down there and celebrate New Year's like I did that one time in 2000. Can't remember. I think it was 2010 when I went down and hung out at Joe's house. That was an interesting weekend. But yeah, like, I haven't been down there since last time I was down there was in 2000 and I want to say May 2015. It's been 3 years, guys. 3 years since I visited my buddy. It's kind of bullshit. So gonna figure some shit out. Gonna give that kennel a call there tomorrow because today's a holiday and I don't expect to get through to anybody at the office. They're probably there taking care of the dogs, mind you. They're probably not taking calls, but I could always check anyway. When I get home from work, check them out on the internet and see what their hours of operations are today, or just give them a call and see if anybody picks up even. Get all the stats, get all the informations, and then if required, call the vet and be like, hi, need to give you some money so you can shank my dog with a bunch of chemicals. Pretty sure Oreo's not gonna be happy about that. I'll just tell him we're going to a bacon factory. He's pretty stupid. probably believe me. But anyway, people, today's vlog was literally just that. I wanted to explain to you guys that Bloke's still alive, okay? The other thing is going forward, if you're gonna be a toxic goof on my channel, I'm just gonna block your ass because ain't got no time for your nonsense. And no one does. No one ever will. I'm not talking about all of them. I'm just talking about a few of you. And if you don't know who you are, you'll find out very soon. When you can no longer comment on my channel and you're forced to be a real goof and make another account just so you can be toxic again. And if you're that kind of a person, wow, your parents raised you wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Click the like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. Click the dislike button. Any questions, comments, concerns, stove them down there. And until next time, peace the frig out.